Yes. Hi guys, I see you guys. I'm coming. I've lost something I want to share with you. Trying to pull it back up. I think I pushed the button too fast. Okay, here we go. To God be the glory. Jesus. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Miss Leah is in the house this evening. Oh, my good friend, Miss Winfrey is in the house this evening as well, along with Miss. Okay, I'm probably gonna hold you about 15, 20 minutes. We've been off YouTube for a while. Look at J Rock in the house. Love you big time. Appreciate you. Because we've been running in and out of town, and then there was some health issues my way, and running back and forth to Monroe and Dallas and what have you and stuff. So, but it looks like we're going to be able to come back full time this week on YouTube. Uh, so I'm excited about that, and you all should be uh, should be excited too. And so hopefully, I want to say tomorrow night, but I'm not. I might just pop up, but I do know Tuesday we will be back Tuesday night. Miss Murphy, I can't wait either. I miss you guys. I like bringing the news to you and trying to let you know about things that mainstream media don't want you to know. And there is a lot to talk about. But so Tuesday, 7 p.m., this Lord willing, we will be back in the house. I see Miss Hudson has joined us. A humble bow to you. Thank you so much. Love you big time. Um, there's a lot of issues right now that's on the table. So it's not hard to find uh, topics. It's just we have to sit and figure out which is uh, of greater importance to bring to the table first. There are some things that can wait. We're going to talk about Bill Cosby. Uh, some more things have come up. We're going to talk about R. Kelly in a few days. We're also going to be speaking on gun violence in the United States. It is on the rise. It is on the rise. And so we're going to look at what could possibly have gun violence on the rise in this country. We do know that we can attribute some of the gun violence to blacks and whites. People are calling whites pulling guns off the shelves just as fast as they can get them on there. So people are preparing for something that may or may not happen. But uh, my belief is it's better to be prepared than unprepared. Don't ever show up to a gunfight with a damn knife. It's just super stupid. Like giving away a tic tac, you should have just stayed at home. Miss Jackson is in the house. Hey, Jackson. So, and those are some of the things that we're going to be discussing along with police officers. They're still doing what they do, killing blacks, taking names, and all that stuff. We're going to talk about black on black crime. Uh, but we also want to look at January the 6th. And it's imperative that we discuss January the 6th because January the 6th is on its way back. If Congress don't get it together, it's going to happen. But before we say anything else, Donald Duck, has his people, his fan, you have a fan club, believing that he's going to be reinstated to office this August, which is next month. He's going to be reinstated as president of the United States. I can give you 101 reasons why that's just an outright damn lie, but I'm just going to give you one. In order for him to be reinstated into the White House, I would think he should have won the election. And since the world knows he didn't win the election, we know that's a lie. The reason he's not on Facebook and Twitter and those other platforms is because of the same things he's doing today. He's still going around greeting his fans, peddling that damn lie that he won the election. That lie right there is what has this country upside down. That lie right there is going to continue with groups like the Proud Boys and white supremacists. They're trying to take back the White House, and he continues to incite riots and violence, and he just don't get it. That's why you're not there. They took the keys from you. Trust me, in heaven backing me up, I'll be damned if we give you the keys back. There was a reason we took the keys, because you're super stupid. Every time he opens his mouth, he lies. Trump should be censored. Every Republican that continues to peddle that damn lie should be censored. All you're doing is inciting riots. You're speaking to people in subliminal messages, but they know what you're saying. Trump did not win. Trump didn't win the first election. Trump bought states. Trump didn't win the first election. Trump bought states. Here's the thing. He wanted to buy states again this election, but there was one problem. This time, not the United States, the whole wide world was watching him. And he couldn't do it this time. He couldn't do it. And he knew he wouldn't be able to do it. So months before the start of the election, he started peddling. Now, the only way I lose, that's game. He's running game. So our democracy is under attack still, and this country is going down the toilet extremely fast. And we have to get out and speak out against what's going on. When we have a law on the books that says you cannot commit voter suppression, there's penalties. There's penalties for committing voter suppression. These same people that should be upholding that law are now the same people that's breaking that law themselves. Voter suppression. We can't make people vote for people that they're not comfortable with. I don't care how you feel about it. When the people vote, that's their way of speaking out, saying who they want. So if we're going to try and overturn elections, then it's simple. There's no need for nobody in America to cast the damn vote. Just put whoever you want in there. Put Mama Sully in there. We don't give a damn, since we don't have a voice. But the same people that should be stopping this are the very same people now that are pushing voter suppression. And somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, though. Voter suppression is a crime. It's a crime. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to give you a little something to dress it up to make you think this is going to be a good deal. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to slaughter you on the other end. The country is still under a serious threat. There are still groups saying that any minute the Capitol will be attacked again. And any member of Congress, Republican or Democrat, that doesn't want to diligently investigate this to find out what the hell went wrong so we can make sure it doesn't happen again, I have a problem with that individual. I mean, they're supposed to be protecting you, and you don't want to know what went wrong. You don't want to know why there was nobody there to protect you. You don't want to know why. Okay. All right. In a nutshell, you're part of the problem. And so we don't elect people, or people aren't appointed to certain positions to be part of the symptom that's wrong with this country. They are appointed and elected because they want them, or they was thinking they was going to be part of the cure to make things better in this country. Your personal beliefs shouldn't come to the table. Your personal beliefs should not come to the table. But every day, we're seeing more and more of people's true color. And the wonderful Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they really are, please believe them. Don't be super stupid. There is MTGB TV. Hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Hines is in the house. Hadn't heard from her since Jesus ascended up into heaven. Angela Jackson is in the house. Good evening to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, now along with that, I want to let me start it. Let me go to Shreveport for a minute. Okay. I want to make sure I get the date right on here. Okay. It was a few days ago. Just let me say that because I don't have the right date up here. There is a 17-year-old in Shreveport, Louisiana. Her name is, I hope I'm saying it right, Shamira Little, who was last seen at Doug Williams Park at around 11 p.m. Tuesday. It was last Tuesday, July 6th. Allegedly, her and a male subject were hanging out at the park when a man allegedly walked up to them, pointed a gun, walked them into the woods, took their cell phone. The male subject that was with Miss Little was able to escape. That male subject was able to escape and run into a Shreveport police officer at the library on the Greenwood Road. And told the officer what had happened. They went. To this day, she is still missing. She's a black female. She was last seen wearing a blue soccer athletic shirt and a Nike pair of Nike shorts as well. If you have any information on Miss Little's whereabouts, please contact the police at 318-716-8761 or 911. This case, and I haven't spoken with her parents yet, and we were going to go out today looking in the area where she allegedly came up missing, but we haven't done it yet. It's a strange case, and I don't want to speak too soon. She weighs about 130 pounds. She's about 5'10". She's 17 years old, and so allegedly she was with her friend. Now, since the parents haven't released the brother's name, I'm not going to do that too. I think that says Tim. I think it says, okay, good afternoon. I think it says Tim. I know we all handle things different. And sometimes the way we think we're going to handle something, when it really happens, the emotions sometimes are totally different. Because most of the times when we're talking about a violent situation or hostile situation, we're calm when we're speaking about it. I'll do this and I'll do that. But then, situation, you see things different. It's baffling to me that he got away. It's baffling to me that he got away. So, I mean, again, when you're faced with things, you handle them different. But I don't think I would have left the lady. I don't think I would have. I don't know. Maybe being there, maybe it was it'd be a different story with me. But whether we're in a relationship or not, whatever the case may be, if you're out there with me, I am your protector. I don't have to be in a relationship with you to be your protector. So if something like this happens, then I would take a chance on you shooting me. Let the girl go, signal to the girl, you go, I'm going to make them shoot at me and you leave. That's easier said than done sometimes, I know. But it's just something, I'm not saying he's involved in it. I'm just saying something is not right with the story. That's all I'm saying. Something is not right with the story. And if you listen to the mother speak, she, from the tone of her voice and the things that she say and don't say about the gentleman, it makes you think that what you're thinking might be right, and then it might also be wrong. But every minute that a child is missing, it is critical, and it is critical to the parents. I cannot imagine what they're going through because this has never happened to me. But the mother loves her child. She wants her child back home. If you have any information on this case, Samia Lou, 17 years old, Shreveport, Louisiana, please call the Shreveport Police Department or just call 911 and tell them what you know. She's been gone for a few days now. So hopefully, if not this evening, sometime tomorrow, I'll get a chance to go to the park where she was allegedly abducted from. The police were out looking. I think they had the drones in there and had helicopters and the officers out, all to no avail. This is a troubling case, and she's been on my mind ever since the first day it popped up that she was missing. So if you know of her whereabouts, so if you think you know something, please call your local police. Just dial 911 and tell them what it is that you know. And I promise you, if you want to remain anonymous, there are 101 ways for you to remain anonymous. Because if it was my child, I may lay down, but I know I won't get no sleep. And if I'm lucky enough to get sleep, I know I won't get no rest. So again, if you know anything about the case, please contact this Shreveport Police Department. Okay. We know that Howard University students wanted Phylicia Rashad to step down. Want to step down. Miss Shonda, I love you so much. Thank you, kindly. Thank you. That's till the day I die. When I'm in that church and I'm looking at the roof of it, if they said one word to describe me, it'll be realist. It'll be it. I have to be me. I love you big time. I greatly appreciate you. Bill Cosby recently spoke out and he said it was very simple. If they want her to quit, if they want her to step down, give me my money back. Give me my money back. Now, we know he's a big donor to colleges and universities across the country. So I don't know how much he's giving Howard, but he said, I want my money back. Then someone says he backtracked that and said, we're not going to worry about it or whatever, Hello, Miss Diane. Hey. Welcome. I think I blocked 3 people the other day. And each person had something negative to say about Bill Cosby. Now, it's not that I blocked them because they had something negative to say about Bill Cosby. That's their prerogative, speak their mind. But when we get to the point to where we're being disrespectful with it, when you're arguing with people on my page and you're calling him every name but the name on the birth certificate, and it's obvious you don't know why he was really released from the things that you're saying. So when we do that, I will remove you and I will block you with great pleasure. You can disagree with me and anybody on that page till the day we die. But you're going to have to do it in a respectable way, because if you don't, I'm going to deal with you. I don't care if it's down to one person on that page. I don't give a damn if you like Bill Cosby. But when you come on that page, watch what you say about it. Watch what you say about it. Because we're not going to tolerate the foolishness. We're not going to tolerate people being disrespected because of your personal opinion about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was not exonerated. He wasn't. You people who are upset with Bill Cosby are super stupid. You should be upset with the prosecutor who made the deal with him that's got him free today. Now go study and do your homework before you open your mouth trying to show your intelligence, but all you wind up doing is broadcasting your damn ignorance. Know what you're talking about before you open your mouth, and I won't have to put your ass in check. If y'all can still believe in that lying sapsucker Donald Duck and that he won an election that he didn't win, and he is the reason racism went on the rise, as well as white supremacist group. If y'all can still support that low-down trifling sapsucker, proudly, well, I proudly stand with Bill Cosby. Because the women, they weren't nothing but prostitutes, groupies, and pill poppers. I don't know nobody that's been raped, went back for round two. I don't. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know nobody. I don't know. Hey, look, snuck up in here. A. Powers. Miss Winfrey says Bill Cosby has been given back to black colleges for so many years. He has, and the only reason why so many people are upset with Bill Cosby and what allegedly went on is because of who he is, and his sin or act is out in the open. As I always say, don't let me pull your damn curtain back about what you've done. These were some tired, expired women. And it still amazes me how they know exactly what happened back then, from the bra to the panties and the pantyhose they had on. But they can't tell you what dress they wore to church last Sunday. If he had did 10 flat years, full sentence, and they let him go, somebody was going to have a problem with that day. They should have given them life. Trump should have went in that White House, but he did. And damn thing didn't do about it. So that's a major problem. And as long as he continues to peddle those lies, we are in a 911 situation. But here's what I want to do. I'm looking for at least 6, 7 people, okay? And hear me good. I want to have a discussion. And the discussion will be live on air. It will start at 7 and end at 9 p.m. that night. From 7 until 9. We will open up the phone lines that night. We will do that. Here's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't do me no good. It doesn't do you all no good. If you're people of color, and we just sit with people of color and discuss racism in this country. Well, that's like giving a well a tic-tac. We know our problems. We know our blues. Us just sitting there won't get it done. We have to have others. So we need black people. We need white people. We need male. We need female. And we need Christians. We need racists. Nothing is off limits this night. But we're going to handle this in an intellectual way. Trust me, we're going to disagree with one another. But I hope I wind up picking the right people. Because I don't want you to come on and agree to something that you're not in agreement with or you don't believe in. It's time that we have an open dialogue. And we're going to hit everything from racism to gun violence to recent hangings of blacks in the United States. We're going to speak on politics. You name it, we're going to discuss it that night. The economy, everything will be discussed that night. But we're going to do it in a respectable way. Most people listen to respond. when they should be listening to hear what someone is saying. Because if I'm just waiting on you to give me a pause or a period, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I've heard enough, and I'm ready to respond. So, in other words, I ain't heard the damn thing you said. Your feelings don't matter to me. We know this is just not about black people. We have Asians, people of color are under attack, and black people have a tendency to wait until the shit go bad to then want to sit and address it. And that might be okay too, but sometimes we don't wait it too long and it's hard to deal with. I mean, if we'd have been proactive, it may not be as bad as it is. We can't make nobody like us. If you're mad because I'm a black man, that's cool. But listen, I didn't have a damn thing to do with it. And if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't. Oh, I love being black. Oh, it feels so good to be black in America. But listen, here's the thing. If you're angry with me being black, your problem, your anger is not with me. Your problem and your anger is with God. Because God created me. He knew who I was before He formed me in my mother's womb. So you ain't mad with me. God. And I would tell you in your face that you are. And you would probably tell me, no, I'm not. And I'll tell you, you're telling a damn lie. How in the hell can you be mad at me for waking up black? I'm not mad at you because you woke up pink. Miss Winfrey says, that sounds good. I had a great birthday. Did you get my message on Facebook, Miss Winfrey? I saw you had a hair laid and a little dress on, and she's like, toodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. She was wonderful. Love you big time. What we got here? Miss Fleece, Miss and everyone. Yes, you are late, Felicia. We're gonna excuse at this time because this was one of these old pops up. She did. Okay, good, great. Okay, this was a pop up. But I am so serious about this. I need some people. I really need some white people. And it's not to bash anyone because of his or her color or gender, but we need to have an open conversation and we need to deal with it. Because let me tell you something, it ain't going anywhere. Racism has been here. Racism exists. And racism will continue to exist until we the people exist no more. It's simple, but we have to learn how to deal with it. We're going to talk about cops. We're going to talk about why cops perform different in people of color neighborhood, but when they go to white neighborhoods, be it poor or rich, the treatment is different. Well, you have to be just outright dumb not to know that that's not a problem at the academy. It's personal with that person who carries that gun. We're going to look at police reform. What's everybody's idea of police reform? So if someone on this live feed would like to be a part of this here, you have my number, 1-800, I'm lying, 1-877-755-9115. That's 1-877-755-9115. This is not a game. This is not entertainment. We need to deal with some things that we have been avoiding for a long time. We've had panels before. Blacks and blacks and blacks and blacks. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. I need to know why you don't like me. I need to know why you're scared of me. We need to talk. Nothing is off limits. We're not going to say the N-word. We're going to say nigger. We're going to say nigger. We got to stop giving people sugar-coated shit cookies. Don't say this and don't say that. Say it this way and don't say it that way. A lot of us cannot receive the message because we keep focusing on how the message is being delivered and who's delivering the message. You can't hear it the way you want to hear it all the time. Well, good afternoon. Another black man was killed by a goddamn white man killed. You don't hear it like that. Because when I bring it, I'm a preacher like I feel it. So we got to get past I can't receive the message because I don't like him. I can't receive the message because he's gay. I can't receive the message because that's a white person. They don't know about my troubles. How you know? How you know? How you know? The only way we're going to change things is that we have to become the change that we know we so desperately need in this country. And we have to get to a point to where we speak up to government, because for one, the government has entirely too much control over our lives, and that's all of us. That's all of us, and that's why you have a lot of people in this country. They don't believe in the government. They don't believe in the IRS and things like that. And I can understand why. The government has entirely too much control in our lives. Listen to this. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna make you take the vaccine. You got to take the vaccine because where you're not taking the vaccine at, the numbers are low. Well, the numbers are low because of what you just said. We're not taking. I haven't taken the vaccine. I'm in Louisiana. I'm not going to take the vaccine. I'm not going to take the vaccine. You cannot make me take something because you think I should take it. It's for everybody. Well, everybody's going to be shit out of luck if they're depending on me because I'm not taking it. So now we got gimmicks. We're going to give you a bill. We're going to give you a check. We're going to give you $1 million. We're going to fire you if you don't get the vaccine. So you want me to live the life you want me to live. And you're okay with me. So you're going to fire me if I don't get the vaccine. That's control. That's control. This thing is exactly some of what Donald Duck was doing from day one. It's called One World Government, New World Order. That's it. You have to take the vaccine if you want this job. You have to take the vaccine if you want to stay here. You have to take the vaccine if you want to come into my store. All of your children must take the vaccine, and I must have proof in my hand that they have taken the vaccine. But what if I don't want them? So why is it the big deal about a lot of people of color don't want to take the vaccine? Because we've been experiments for too goddamn long. Sometimes we knew about it, and sometimes we didn't. And I don't care if you get Barack Hussein Obama mama to get on CNN and roll her sleeve up. I don't know what the hell they injected. And I don't care if it's the vaccine. If all it took was somebody of color to convince me to take the vaccine, I could have took it a long damn time ago. I don't care who takes it. I don't care what celebrity you get on that. So now, I don't know if coronavirus is gone. I don't know if it's ever been here, but it died. So they said about 2 months ago. It died all of a sudden. Watch it. It left the building. Damn. Right after Joe Biden stepped in the White House. It left. It left. But now, the Delta strain of it, it's like COVID on steroids. This one is worse than what we had before, and now it's on the rise. So I'm confused as to how these things are operating because the other day I could go out without a mask. Now you're telling me I may need to have 2 masks on. So I don't know what the hell to do because you got too many people speaking on the same issue, and it's confusing the hell out of me. John said do this. Ronnie said do this. Mary said don't do that. So did the virus ever leave? Y'all watch it. Look at me. Coronavirus didn't leave. Coronavirus didn't die down. Quote me. Coronavirus did not die down. Hospitalizations from the virus did not decrease. It didn't. Well, Joe Biden, I don't care who said it. I don't care who said it. It didn't die down, y'all. You know what they did? You know what happened? This was part of their plan. The economy is failing. We got to open the country back up. And so, in order to open the country back up, we got to tell them that it's like a miracle. 1, 2, 3, it was here, now it's gone. God is good. Because you know what did it? Everybody was wearing their mask. Bullshit. Bullshit. It was an attempt to save a failing economy. James Hudson, good evening to you. Love you big time. Who is this with the W News? Wrong, boy, Gossip News or something. Hello, good evening to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There is Arlene is in the house. Good evening to you. Love you big time. Okay, she says, Arlene says, hell no, it never left. They're only giving them a different name. That's it. So people play games with your mind. So these are the people that we put in power. And we trust them to lead and guide us in the right direction. We don't trust them to lie to us because we don't think they would do that. These are good people. These are intelligent people. These people will lie to drop of a damn dime. These are the same people that care more about the economy than you and your rights. The same people. Tell the people whatever we need to tell them because we got to open the doors back up. So you mean to tell me with all these gatherings of large groups now, if you had 600, nobody, I can have one person. Just one. It's the economy. So again, you're nothing to them. I'm nothing to them but an inanimate object. It's the economy that they're trying to save. Not your life. It's the economy that they're trying to save. First of all, we shouldn't have too damn many people speaking on this one subject. You got Fauci, you got CDC, you got World Health Organization, you got Biden, you got Kamala. So who in the hell do we listen to? Because I'm confused. Because one tell me to do this. Now this will come on in 30 minutes. No. Well, I mean, you can if you want to, but no, I advise you to do. It's a game that they're playing. It's a game. When this thing first broke, I watched a series that was on TV. I didn't know it was on there until the virus came out. It's called Containment. Has anybody seen it? And keep in mind, this series was this called Containment was out long before coronavirus came to the United States. But containment is identical to everything that's going on now. Simply put, every fiction is based upon some truth, somewhere down the line. Back in 1971, 72, 73, if you'd have said the word cell phone, the hell is that? I know about a house phone. I'm talking about a cell phone. What's that? We didn't know what the hell was cell phone. No. You mean a house phone? What's a cell? I said that to say this. There used to be a show I used to watch called, somebody might remember, it's called Get Smart. Get Smart was an agent, and when he would make calls, he would take his shoe off. And he would, he talked to the shoe. So again, every fiction is based upon some truth. You and I didn't know anything about a cell phone, but somebody did. Somebody did long before we did. You have to try as much as you can to verify everything that people are telling you, especially the people that run this country, the people that you trust and I trust. You can't just take what they say and run with it. Now you watch. A lot of people are going to be losing their jobs because they don't want the vaccine. We can't bully people to take something that they don't want to take. You can't come and just tell me this happened to John and Ron and Ricky. Okay, but that's them. I'm different. I'm not going to do it. Well, if your kids don't take it, then we're gonna cut your food stamps. Really? So how is that helping a situation when I'm already broke, tore up from the floor up, barely eating? You're barely giving me any damn thing now, but you're gonna cut what you're giving me because I won't take the vaccine and I won't let my children take it. But how in the hell is that gonna help me? How is that gonna help my children? Why are you making the kids suffer because of my decision? Because these are my kids. I'm in charge of them, not you. Not you. But then the government turned around and said, bullshit. You may have pushed them out, but I take care of them. I provide for them. I send the food stamps. I send the check. Don't forget, you in a house, rent is $9.22 a month, and you paying $8. Don't forget where you at. That shirt you wear and that plate on your car, I got my own. Bullshit. You don't own nothing. Everything in there, including you and the kids, belongs to you. That's why you have to back away from the government. You have to back away from the government. You have to back away. Food stamps is okay if you need something to get by, but don't make it out to be your damn life's career. Don't just sit there and wait on an entitlement that you know by now that shit done ran out, you're not entitled to it. But as long as you're up under my umbrella, as long as you're up under my umbrella, you're going to do what I tell you to do and what I tell you to do. So that's why you don't have a lot of people that speak out against the government when they're doing crooked things right in your face because they think about their entitlements. Child, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. And we need you on the front line. It's as simple as that. Who's that? There's Harley. Trying to see if there's another message before we get out of here. Okay, so, and that's about, I said 20 minutes. I think I went over. So we'll be back Tuesday night. We may come back tomorrow. Don't hold me to that, but I do know Tuesday we'll be coming back. And incidentally, if there are some stories that you would like for me to bring to the table, call me, email me, and we'll look at it and see if we can get it out and stuff. You all make the show. We cannot do it without you guys. But again, we apologize for not being here. But my health comes first. There's some other issues there and stuff. And so it looks like we're going to be able to come back now. We were stuck in a Arlene says we are stuck in a catch-22. Woo! That's it. It's like you're going to run from the bear into the lion's mouth. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. The government has entirely too much control over our lives, but we can't see it. We sit here, too many of us, we're going to get out of here. We keep waiting on a handout. The government will do this here. They don't have to do nothing. But we wait. And I said this before. We waited on Dr. King. We waited on Malcolm X. Waited on Medgar Evers. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan. We waited on Al Sharpton, President Barack Obama, Benjamin Crump. And now you're waiting on your next savior. You got to get up off your ass and do something for yourself. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you nothing. But as long as you sit and do nothing, then that's what you're going to get. Nothing. And you become a nothing. And once you get addicted to becoming a nothing, then you live a nothing life. You're always looking for a handout. I need this. I need that. Do you know, even without it being triple degree temperatures outside, it is extremely hot. Do you know how much energy it takes to stand up outside and hold up a damn sign that says, I will work for food? From the rising of the sun until the going down and say, get your ass on somebody's job. Watching the car one day. A guy stopped me, man, no, let me take care of that for you and stuff. You don't get your clothes messed up. I said, I got it, bro. No, let me take it. I ain't charge you, but $10. You gonna charge me $10 to wash the car? That's it, $10. Yeah, that's all. That's $10, man. That's $10. I said, so watch this here. If I pay you $10, you gonna wash it, right? If I wash it, you know how much I'm gonna spend? $250. That's it. That's it. That's it. I mean, you just got to do the damn math. I mean, brother, it's not going to take long with this power wash, and it's over with. I'm done. My point for saying this is that you ought to get tired of holding your hand out. There are benefits. I don't know how we got here, but there have been somebody's head. There are benefits from you doing nothing in life. There are benefits from you being homeless. And you know, I love the homeless. I'm there for them as much as I can be, but we have to be careful. Watch this here. Not everybody who's homeless was on drugs or was an alcoholic. Well, what the hell happened, Mr. Scott? Let's just say it was like LIFE. LIFE. Now, nobody wakes up and says, I want to be homeless. But here's what happened to some. Here's what happened to some at all. When they take one cup, this is counting, but when they take one cup and you hold it out there and you get there, damn, she got full. So you're gonna come back the next day. Now you got 2 cups. I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to pay no damn bills. I just gotta find somewhere to lay my head every now and then somewhere, and that's it. Shit, man. Damn the bill. It's comical, right? But I promise you, this is how it happens to some people. And so they get accustomed to that. They get hooked on that. And so when you see them, here, baby, you know, it could be me, and it might not be me. We cannot keep enabling people not to do a damn thing for themselves, especially when it comes to people of color, because we can't get people of color to speak out when the government is wrong, because most of them are sitting there thinking about their entitlements. It's not just your voting rights are under attack. You are under attack. Your freedom. You don't see it, but it's coming. Your freedom. So much is changing. While they playing these games of distraction, they're giving you a distraction to distract you from what's really going on that you need to be paying attention about. Now you watch. Can't catch a plane. It's coming. You know, bus, a train. Can't enter into no state unless you can show proof that you've been vaccinated. So that means everybody, in the United States, hey, what's wrong with that? Gail every morning, I got my stuff. Why won't people get the vaccine? Gail, shut the fuck up. Why won't you and Oprah come out the closet? Shit. When we reach a certain zero in our bank account, our views change. I don't see things the way I used to see things when I was broke like you. I got big bucks now. I just don't see the problem and stuff. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Stuff now. No, the Republicans have a point though. You know, yeah. Comical, I know, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Someone says self-preservation comes first. And that's true. Here's what's embarrassing, and I don't know why we keep jumping around. Here's what's embarrassing when you have a child, and your child is in school. You're doing the best you can to take care of your child. But here's what's embarrassing. When your child has to do a report on somebody that he or she admires. When that child has to do that reporting, and that child says Oprah Winfrey or Michael Jordan, when that child says any name but the name in their family, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. When mom and dad is in the house, I would think mom and dad should be the person that they most admire. Yeah, he's doing something on Michael Jordan. He admire. We love basketball so much. Y'all gonna go. He gonna do a presentation Wednesday. Oh, okay. He still say with you. You even six. That's some embarrassing shit. So I've done nothing for you in life that you can look and say, "Oh, that's easy, my daddy. Oh, that's easy, my mama." It has to be you. It has to be taking care of a child goes way past a roof, clothes, and food. Quality time. It goes way past that. Your name should be the one that the child says they most admire. And when they don't, something's wrong. Something's wrong. We have to get from up under the umbrella of the government. This is Arlene. Okay, she says they're not telling the true facts about the people that have died uh, from taking the vaccine. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. You're right. Here's the thing. We can play with numbers all day long. Even when I go and I look up stats before I come and bring you a story, I'm mindful of errors within the stats. For instance, whatever the Shreveport Police Department report to the FBI as far as violent crimes is concerned and their stats. Let's say it's it was at 9.2% when the chief took over. Well, now it's getting close to election time, so I got to send this stat in. What I'm going to do, I got to talk to the people. I'm going to say, um, we've gotten it down to 5.2%. Now, I'm not happy with that. This is just hypothetical. I'm not happy with that number, but we have been working hard, and I just need some more time to work a little harder for you people to get it down to where everybody's comfortable in the city. So when they send their report to the FBI, whatever they send the FBI is not disputed. That's what the FBI go by. And do the police departments lie a lot of times when they send their report in? You goddamn right. So the numbers don't mean nothing. Nothing. A doctor took the test, the vaccine on TV. Doing a live broadcast right after she took it. She fainted. Oh, shit. She passed out. She passed out. I know so many people shortly after taking the vaccine, if they didn't pass out, they got sick. So I'm going to tell you what I want you to know. And what I want you to know is for the benefit of me, not you. So whatever I tell you, you have to believe it because I'm the government. I'm the government. I said it. So the thing just disappeared? Really? Wow. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And now we have a new one coming in. Yes, yes. It's like COVID on steroids. I heard it. Yeah. Because they knew they couldn't keep the bullshit going for too long. The economy is messed up. It's just messed up. But we got to get it at a certain level because I promised people when I got it here I was going to do this and I was going to do that. But if I keep the people in panic mode about the numbers going up with coronavirus and hospitalization, then the economy is already in a shambles. I got to try to mess this shit down as much as we can. Tell them, no, tell them that. Biden do it. Obama did it. Every president done it. It's business. That's what they call it. It's just business. It's business. Verify everything that someone tells you. Even me. Yeah, I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. And if I'm bold enough to come and bring it to you, thinking I'm right, and someone tells me I'm wrong, and I go, oh shit, I'm wrong, I will come back and live broadcast. I had it wrong. I had it wrong. We have a lot to discuss this coming week, y'all. So get ready. Let people know that we will be back here. Lord willing, nothing else goes on around here and stuff. But there are some serious issues within this country that we have to get together on this panel, and we're going to discuss it now. Before we discuss this live, there will be several phone conference, Zoom conference, to make sure we're picking the right individual. I don't want nobody that want to be on the panel that's going to agree with every damn thing that I say. Because sometimes I deliberately throw some shit out there to see what kind of person you are. I need someone with a backbone because I'm teachable until the day I die. But I need white people, I need black people, I need racist people on both ends. And we're going to just get some things out. But we're going to do it in a respectable way. If someone agrees to the terms, and then they, when that night happens, and it gets a little heated, and things go bad, well, then don't worry about it. I'm just going. They might pull off screen, and we'll deal with that issue because nobody will be disrespected. If you want to yell, you can yell, but we're not going to disrespect anybody. And give people the time to talk. Now, if you're talking too damn long, you got to cut and answer. Come on, bro. We have 2 hours. Come on. But this is a serious conversation that I believe we must have. Yeah, that's it. It's just business and stuff, you know. And so, it, we're still considered commodity to some people. Okay, we're still considered objects. You know, we're looked at as things, not humans. Things. That's what they say. Well, of course, they don't tell you that in your face, but they don't have to. The way you treat me, the laws you are attacking right now, tell me everything I need to know about you. Everything I need to know about you. Black people, we have to get ourselves together. Some of us been sitting down for too long. God said you've been on that mountain for too long. You've been on that mountain for too long. And all you're doing is going around and around and around in circles, and you can't see it. You're on that mountain and you've been there for 10, 12 years, and you're just going around in circles. That's why nothing's happening in your life. And then you got some people in your life that you need to get rid of. You got some people on the front row of your life. Some is going to be family members, your children, your mama, your daddy, your man, your woman, whatever. You got some people in your life that's holding you back. And everybody can't go where God's trying to take you. And I don't care how good you think the loving is, how good he or she looks or whatever. Sometimes the one you're trying to hold on to is the one you need to drop. Drop it like hot and let it go. You have to. Everybody can't go where God's trying to take you. You got to have a meeting with yourself, find out where you are and why are you here? How did you get here? Now, how do I get out of here? Do I want to get out of here? Nothing happens overnight. But you must get up, get out, and do something for yourself. You must make that change, the change that you would like to see in this country. So pass the word along for me if you all will, please. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. So be it the Lord willing, I will see you all tonight, over to tomorrow night. If we do tomorrow night, the link will go up at between 12 and 1 tomorrow if we're going to do a Monday night show. But I seriously doubt that we're going to do anything tomorrow night. But we might, and stuff. So anything y'all want to talk about that we haven't been speaking on, please let us know. We're also going to add a segment to the show on relationships. Woo! That's going to be a good one. So anyway, I love you guys as always. Appreciate you all tuning in. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all in a few days. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. Remember, I'm not always right, and you're not always wrong. Y'all enjoy your evening.